Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Outer Rim Cantina. My name's Alan, and today I want to talk about Solo and why I think that Solo 2, or just some kind of sequel, absolutely needs to happen. Now, I know the term Solo 2 is kind of controversial because of all of the production problems that went into the first one and the fact that it lost money at the box office and, this, that, and the other. So there are lots of people out there I know that are kind of iffy on having a second Solo movie, but that shouldn't derail the possibility of some kind of sequel for the characters' stories. But honestly, I would prefer just Solo 2, because Alden and Ioannis already said that they would love to return and reprise their characters and continue the story, and Emilia Clarke has recently spoken out quite a lot about Kira as a character and how Kira is kind of one of Emilia's favorite characters that she's ever done, and apparently she's even written multiple pages of story continuation for Kira that will probably never see the light of day, but it is interesting and also exciting that she's done that at all. And also, Lawrence Kasdan has written some story treatments for kind of what the major crime syndicates have been up to, during and after Solo, so the Hutts, Crimson Dawn, the Pikes, pretty much everybody. There is a lot of story content that is set up, there's a lot of ideas that are being floated around, and it's just really genuinely upsetting to me that they will probably never see the light of day, because Solo is great. It's fantastic. It is exactly what Star Wars is supposed to be. It's fun, it's not supposed to be taken too seriously, and it's just a good time all around. I absolutely love the movie. Alden Ehrenreich did a fantastic job playing Han Solo. He even got praise from Harrison Ford himself, and it's just all around a great movie with a great cast of characters and a very interesting story. We still haven't seen what Han Solo and Chewbacca did when they first started working with Jabba the Hutt, so there is tons of story possibility there, and of course the continuation of Kira's story now that she is working more closely with Maul to do things for Crimson Dawn, and obviously, like I mentioned earlier, there's all the other crime syndicates running around the galaxy right now, and it's just the possibilities for sequels for this story are pretty much endless, and I just wish that Disney would have the balls to give us this content, because we deserve it, and the actors that are portraying these characters and the writers that have come up with all the story content for all of these characters deserve it as well. Now, I know we're getting the Lando Calrissian Disney Plus series in the next few years, and that could possibly serve as some kind of sequel to Solo. But man, I still just really want a Solo 2. I really, really, really do. And, I like Lando Calrissian and all, but an entire show about him I'm kind of iffy about. I mean, to be honest, I was kind of iffy when they said they were making an entire movie about Han Solo, but that ended up being great, so I will likely still enjoy the Lando show, but as of right now, I would still prefer if they would just give us a Solo 2, and or some kind of maybe Disney Plus series about the crime syndicates, maybe focusing on Crimson Dawn specifically, so they could bring Maul back to live action like they did for his cameo in Solo. I don't know, man, there's just so many possibilities for a sequel here, and they've said nothing about it. Disney has said nothing about it, Lucasfilm has said nothing about it. The only thing the actors have said is how much they would love to return to this story and continue where they left off from the first film. But other than that, we haven't heard anything, and we likely won't for a very, very, very long time, if at all, because obviously they have all of these massive Disney Plus series projects planned, along with a handful of brand new films that we're going to start seeing in December of 22 with Rogue Squadron. So they already have a lot on their plate, but just hopefully at some point we will get to see the return of Kira, the return of Alden Ehrenreich's Han Solo, and the return of Crimson Dawn to the big screen. But that's really all I have to say about the topic today. As always, I would love to know what you guys think down in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you dropped a like, as those really do help a small channel like this, and consider subscribing if you want to see more Outer Rim Cantina content in your subscription feeds every week. That's all the time I've got for today. I hope to see you back here in the Cantina next time for another Star Wars video. Until then, may the Force be with you.